George St. Pierre versus Khabib Nurmagomedov.
George St. Pierre is the ex-3-time UFC welterweight champion of the world. He won the title in 2006 and again in 2008, and he won the interim title in 2007, and he had a long reign as champion. He was never defeated. He actually relinquished his title and returned at middleweight to prove that he might be the GOAT, the greatest fighter of all time. And when he fought Michael Bisping, he went out there and defeated him, and he ran away with the UFC middleweight championship. And that's another belt that he relinquished. George St. Pierre is an amazing fighter. He's a third-degree black belt in karate. He's got a first-degree black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he holds black belts in Gaido Jitsu and Shaidokan. So George St. Pierre has been a true legend, an ambassador of the sport, a guy that really left a legend, a legacy to behold in the Ultimate Fighting Championship and in mixed martial arts. A guy that came into UFC undefeated with a record of 16-0 and has only done amazing things, has won 8 in a row in the UFC and is the #2 ranked lightweight in the world right now. Right behind Tony Ferguson and Conor McGregor is Khabib, the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And Khabib is a master of Sambo, and he's got a black belt in Judo. He's got amazing wrestling. When he takes his opponent down, he keeps him down and he punishes them. He's on a different level. His control is just absolutely phenomenal, and he's really making strides. When your record is 24-0 and you do nothing but continue to win, you're going to demand attention. And that's what Khabib has been doing. He's got a tremendous fan base in Russia, but fans all over the world are waking up to the power and the destruction that this guy can do in a cage. And a lot of people truly think that he's the greatest lightweight in the world, and they thought that for a long time now. A lot of people think that if he gets his chance to fight Conor McGregor or Tony Ferguson, that he's going to go out there and his destiny is already made. So, you know, you gotta really weigh that out. That's opinionated, but there's a good chance that this guy is the greatest. And I really think that he might leave a legend like George St. Pierre did. And in a few years, we might be looking back at the career of Khabib Nurmagomedov and realize that this guy was a true phenom, and he had no other destiny except to go forward and to go up. And you gotta wonder about George St. Pierre. Is he gonna return? Is he gonna wait again for another opening? And you know, George St. Pierre would have a 6-inch reach advantage in this fight. Both these guys are 5'10", and Khabib has had trouble going down in weight and making 155 pounds. Now, I know recently he said he wants to go down to 145 pounds and, you know, maybe fight a guy like Max Holloway, but let's be honest, he's had real troubles going down to lightweight, and George St. Pierre was traditionally a welterweight, and we only saw him fight once at middleweight, and he said that, you know, if he does return, he probably wants to return at welterweight. So, you know, in some time we might see this fight. We might see an older George St. Pierre come back for, you know, maybe a treat one of the last times. George is 36 right now, and Khabib's 29. So, you know, maybe in 2 years this fight happens. If not, there's going to be talk about this fight. If Khabib keeps on winning, he's fought some phenomenal fights in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, and we've only really scratched the surface. What is he capable of? Who would win this fight, fans? I can't wait. If this would have happened, I would go nuts.